everyone, it's Steve here from Velo21, and today we're trying to answer the big question in cycling. What is the best tyre pressure to run? And when I say best, I mean the fastest. So how are we going to test this? I'll be riding my standard Canyon Air Road 8 fitted with Continental GP 5000 tubeless tyres. We're going to run 4 different tyre pressures: 110, 100 psi, 90 and 80. 4 runs up Potterpool Road, which is a local road in Penkridge, which is a 2% gradient and 2 miles long. So we're going to ride up it, so we're testing uphill climbing speed and also the descending speed. Now this is a very straight road, it's a very fast descent, so we're going to run up the climb at 200 watts and back down the climb at 150. I currently, or at the time of the test, I weigh 63 kilograms.
Hello, Mr. Skinny Legs.
I estimate it's going to take around just over 8 minutes on the ascent and around just over 5 minutes on the descent, so we'll see which one's the fastest. If you've got any ideas at the moment, we'd love you to leave a comment below just to see what your thoughts are at the moment and see if there'll be an outright winner. So which one's going to be the fastest at 110, 100, 90 or 80 psi? Stay tuned to find out. Right, so the results are in, and they're a little bit inconclusive. There was an outright winner and an outright loser. So the fastest on both runs was 110 psi. So the harshest psi was the fastest, and the slowest was 100. Now I would have expected the slowest to have been 80 psi if 110 was the fastest, so I kind of feel they were a little bit inconclusive. I'll get the times up on the screen so you can have a look yourself, maybe pause the video and just take a quick look yourself. I'll put the powers up there as well because there was a slight discrepancy with the powers, but it could have been down to wind,
pardon me,
the amount of cars that went past, for example, just a slightly better run. I tried to keep my hands on the hoods in the same place, so I wasn't moving about like that. I always kept my hands in the same place and tried to ride at the same and at the same power. So I was expecting this kind of staged down as I dropped down the pressures that there would be the differences there, but they kind of came in at the same. 110 psi climbed at 8 minutes and 8 seconds, and then the slowest time, which was the 100 psi, did it in 8 minutes 20. So there was 12 seconds difference. So on an 8-minute segment, that's a decent amount of time. But then because the other two kind of jumped about, the one was second and then the next time it was third, and there was no real solid evidence to say that's faster than that. What I would say is that 80 psi was a lot more comfortable to ride. 80 psi was much more smoother, felt more controlled in the turns, because obviously I had to ride back to my van to then put different pressures in the tyres. So how can we retest it to get it better? What I'll try and do next time is do 3 different tyre pressures, one at 110, one at 90 and one at 70, and run 2 different times and get the mean average between those 2 runs at the same pressures. So I'll run up 6 times. So I'll run 3 different tyre pressures, do 6 runs, and run each one twice to get a better idea of the average, because in theory they should come out at the same time for each of the same tyre pressures, and then I'll run a different test. So really this video has kind of told us, yeah, there is a winner and a loser, but it doesn't correlate between the tyre pressures, because the fastest time on the climb was 808 at 110 psi, and the slowest time was 100 psi at 820. Okay then guys, thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you like what I've talked about, give it a like. Why not subscribe to the channel? It's free to do it and it helps support us. Cheers. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. See you soon.